Hello everyone! Today version 5 of 3.3 beta arrived and I have horrible news for Cipher fans. So, talk about Cipher. Because they butchered her damage potential a lot. If you're following all the leaks, you probably remember that Cipher got a promising set of buffs in V4. Improved multipliers, better follow-up scaling, stronger Eidolon effects. Well, forget all of it. In V5 they walked it all back and then went even lower than she was before. It's honestly brutal. Quick sub if you want to keep up with these last-minute changes before they blindside you in-game. So, here's what just happened. Cipher's ultimate multiplier buffs from V4, gone. Her follow-up attack, which previously dealt 300% of her ATK, has now been slashed down to just 150%. That's a 50% cut of her damage on FUA, and it completely guts her main damage loop. E1, also reverted. Back to just 80% ATK instead of the massive 200% buff from before. And if you're thinking, maybe she still has some scaling elsewhere? Nope. V5 also includes bug fixes that delete some of the quirks that were secretly helping her damage. First, her True damage used to interact with Remembrance Trailblazers, True DMG, and E1 Triby's recording mechanic. That's been completely disabled. She also had this weird but useful bug where her distributed True DMG would still hit dead enemies, inflating damage in 3 target situations. That's gone too. Basically, they patched out every accidental synergy that made her feel strong. Only buff left? Her E6 now records 16% of her follow-up attack damage instead of just her ultimate. Great, if you're a whale. But for most players, this change is irrelevant. This is not a buff, it's compensation for everything else being burned to the ground. This isn't just a nerf, it's a rework in reverse. They gave us a glimpse of a high-tier Cipher in V4, and now we're back to something worse than her. Original V3 state. It's disappointing and confusing, especially after so many players were hyped to pull for her based on the V4 direction. Now what about Hyacine? At least she survived the beta with no problem. She got a minor buff, her ultimate. Energy cost dropped from 150 to 140. That's it. It helps her rotation a bit, and that's always welcome, but outside of that, just minor text updates. No real changes to her power or mechanics, so that's where we stand in V5. Cipher fans, you have every right to be upset. Hoyo just completely pulled the rug out from under her. Let me know what you think down below. Are you skipping her now? Still hoping for a last-minute fix? I'll be tracking every version update till 3.3 drops, so stay tuned.